Get traction. There you go. Whoa. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Mike with Albatwitch Crawls. Right now I'm at the hobby shop. I'm getting ready for the shakedown run of my mullet build. Kind of excited about this. This is going to be pretty cool. So just a quick lowdown. I'm running a Fusion Pro in my build here. We got the Power Hobby 729 MBL, some SSD brass weights, the 475 brass hubs for the front, and for the rear we got the 350s. Running the Incision drive shafts, and as I said before, I flipped the high clearance links, so we'll see how that does. Kind of excited about it. Let's get rocking. So far pretty good. I failed to mention that I am running the Proline dual stage inserts in the rear, and in the front I did use a set of the SL3D squid inserts. So far, I like the combination together. This is the first time I'm driving the combination, but obviously I still need to give it a little bit more time before ultimately making a decision. Oh, that was nice. But at the start of this video, what you're not going to see is these sliders suck. I went up the first obstacle and they caught just right and completely bent the passenger side slider down so much it was ridiculous. So at some point here, I will probably look into something a little different. Oh, come on. You can do this. There we go. I was gonna go to Sam Lewis originally today, but to be honest, I decided that the hobby shop would have been, or not would have been, is a better option to test this rig out. Considering the terrain. So far, I do not see this getting hung up on the rear. Oh, flip. There we go. Let's go up off this way. I want to make my way to the top side of the course here. When I had my optic right here, I kept trying to get over this lip, and that being full straight axle, it could not clear this little spot, which this just walks being a portal. Like, I literally sat here for a good 10-15 minutes just trying to like walk my optic right over that spot, which it didn't want to do. Let's take two on this. So here we go through again. As I said, right there, this is where it hung up on the rear diff with the straight axles, but with this being the mullet it is, not even a thought. But now, there we go. Come on. Get traction. There you go. Whoa. pull this off. If I pull this off, this is going to be freaking... There it is. Oh my God, I can't believe I just pulled that off. That was awesome. And I have it on camera. Sweet. All right, so in conclusion of today's run, opinions. I like it. I like it a lot. The low pinion does not bother me. It drove great. I mean, I want to drive it more before I come to a solid conclusion of how I really feel. But as of right now, my initial impressions of the truck, it's cool. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. It really didn't get hung up. Any times I had issues, it was more driver error than anything. It doesn't show that it was hung up at all. If you look at the drive shaft, it is not scratched up any more than normal, just running along rocks. It was pretty smooth. So like, if this is something that it upsets you, that all they did was flip the third member, don't buy it. I mean, it's kind of silly in my opinion, but I enjoyed the truck. I thought it was cool, and I'm glad I got it. Most of my complaints about this truck is primarily one thing, and that's the sliders. I don't like the sliders. Early on, my passenger side slider got caught on a rock and it completely folded down, and like, I just bent it back into shape, honestly, but it happened a few times throughout, and it was disappointing that happened. I think I would have rather seen them just put plastic sliders on it. But otherwise, in due time, I am going to look into replacing the sliders. Overall, though, like, everything my thoughts on this is more about fine-tuning the rig itself. Like, I think, bring just a hint more weight into the front end of it. I want to see what the brass knuckles that Vanquish is going to put out, as far as how much they weigh in comparison to these SSD knuckles. I think it doesn't need a lot, but I think it just needs a little bit. And I don't want to put brass rings in. I'm not a fan of them for running. Got caught up in my words there. But overall, yeah, everything's more fine-tuning. I'm gonna, I think, paint. I ordered a new body. I think I'm gonna repaint the body, do something a little different. I like the camo, and I think I'm gonna stick to the camo, but just little differences. I spoke with Andy at Cliff McCraw Industries for a quick second, and he's releasing the new bumpers for it this week. So as soon as he has them out, I'm gonna place an order for them and put them on. So like, most of the stuff I have for thoughts on this is not about a flipped third member for a low pinion. It doesn't bother me. As I said, if you don't like it, don't buy it. We'll just leave it at that. It's simple. But overall, if you liked the video today, go ahead and hit that like button. I would appreciate it. And I mean, honestly, I know most people don't like it, but go ahead and put your opinions in the comments. I'll be more than glad to read them. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe so that way you can keep up on all the future adventures. Thank you. I'll catch you next time.